today is the day. I'll talk about my Yu-Gi-Oh deck. This is like the nicest shirt I got. Hold on. Nope, because Johnson's back there. Cannot do that. My phone is on the table. So today is a Dark World deck. As you know, I actually have gone over this before. I have made I think from the last time. Hold on. Okay. Right now I'm trying to make a Dark Magician deck. Actually, no, I'm gonna go with that one. Cut this out. Dark Magician deck. I'll go over my Dark World deck later. Just because I've already gone over it before. That doesn't mean that I have not added some new stuff. Hold on. It's hot in here right now. My hat fell off. I have already gone over it before, but if you guys want to see that, again, like and subscribe. I can make a deck on the previous video I created for my own card game with my friend. Go watch that if you haven't yet. If you guys want me to show you guys the deck that I have created on that one, please comment down below why. Because I'm just surprised people actually would want to see that game, because I mean it's kind of something taken from all the other games. We'll just be going over it in what order. You can definitely see how it's like a monster, and then like a spell, and then all the way out here it's like a trap. So they're all different order. That is because this is not at all in order. I just said that many times. So we're going to go over all of them. And some cards in here are just cards that actually help Dark Magician. Other cards that I just really like, or cards that just look cool and go good with other decks. So first off, we have Dangerous Thunderbird. Basically what it does is I can reveal it to my opponent. I shuffle my hand, or yeah, it's like you can do that. Like you can shuffle your hand, which I do, and then what you do is your opponent randomly chooses a card. Okay, and if it is dangerous, and if the chosen card is Dangerous Thunderbird, you can destroy a set card on the field. So a set spell / trap, or just a set monster. But if it is not chosen, then I can special summon it to the field. And by the way, it is a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 level 8 card with 2800 attack. So I do this on my first turn. I reveal it. Then if it's not the chosen card, I am able to special summon him, which does not count as a normal summon, and then draw one card. It's broken. Alright. If it's a first turn, if you give enough time for your opponent to prep, they can probably cast like Ash Blossom on you or something, but yeah. Dangerous Thunderbird is a pretty good card. Next card we have is Book of Moon. The only copy I have of it. Also, I only have one copy of Dangerous Thunderbird, but I have only one copy of Book of Moon because I got a Cypher structure deck. I'll put it right here. This is what it looks like. I did get this box, so it does come with the 3 Egyptian gods, and then some other cards that can help it. But Cypher Sky Dragon is probably my favorite. Yeah, Book of Moon basically just what it does is you choose a card That's a quick play. Okay, that's a quick spell. You choose a card on the field, and then you basically change that target to face down defense position. It's pretty good. Next up I have Absolute King Bagjack. A lot of text, so I'm going to summarize it for you. I'm going to summarize the whole reason why it's in here, like the effect. The effect is, I'm pretty sure what it is when I'm so it basically is, when it is into the graveyard, search your deck for, it's either 3 normal traps or just 3 traps, or any 3 kind of traps. So when it's sent there, you search your deck for 3 traps. It might be normal traps, I didn't get that far through it. And then when it's banished, you can banish it during your, you can banish it. Then during your opponent's turn, if the card is banished, you can excavate the top card of your deck, and if it is a normal trap, you can set it. And I'm pretty sure it said that card can be activated the turn it's set. So really good card, because for people who don't know, to activate traps, you have to wait 1 whole turn. So you have to go through all the phases, unless it says otherwise. This card is probably my favorite spellcaster, probably my favorite card next to Yugioh, because just of how cool it looks to me. The Tricky. Pretty straightforward. It's a level 5 that has 2,000 attack, so 2,000, and then 1,200 defense. So definitely made to be a kind of a hitter. But what it does is I can discard a card from my hand. I can special the Tricky. Pretty good in a Dark World deck, if you ask me. But when it comes to me, since I'm not really that big a knowledge of Yu-Gi-Oh, that's more toward my knowledge of Pokemon. I basically think anything that can send a card to the graveyard is good in a Dark World deck. Next up we have Witch of the Black Forest. It's like Sangan, or here, I'll get to Sangan. But what it does is it basically when it's sent to the graveyard from the field, okay, it's on the field and it's sent to the graveyard by either card effect or battle. You can search your deck for a card with, I can't remember which one it was, 1,500 or less defense from your deck to your hand, but you cannot activate any card that has that same card in its name. So pretty good, or it's for the rest of the turn, but pretty good if you want to get out, maybe Dark Magician Girl. I forgot what defense she has. If she has 15 or lower, you can put her in the hand, so that's pretty good. Next we have, what is his name? Breaker, the Dark Magical Warrior. There's a lot of text in that, so I'm just going to say he's a Dark Spellcaster. Basically what Dark Magician is, except he is 1 level lower. Speaking of Dark Magician, my ever faithful companion, Dark Magician. I wish I had the tablet behind him, but this is the only one that I got because of that box. So this is my only copy of Dark Magician. Very good card. Really, really good. Probably the most known card aside of Blue Eyes, because I've known Blue Eyes ever since I was really young. But I've never known what Dark Magician was until probably 5 years ago. And I'm 14. That was when I was 9. I knew Blue Eyes White Dragon since I was 5. So I'm not just naming it. Next we have Powerful Rebirth. Basically what it does, to summarize it, is it lets you get a level 4 or lower monster from your graveyard, and it special summons it. What is it? A continuous trap is what it is. So you get a level 4 or lower monster from your graveyard, special summon it with that trap card as an equipped card. but it gains one, and the special summon card gains 1 level plus 100 attack and defense. Hold on. Drink your water. I need to start doing that more. Next, we have a really good card in every Dark Magician deck, Magician's Valkyria. Basically, is a more of a defense card. Anything. It is a level 4, so you can't. It is a level 4 card. Level 4 card, so you can use Powerful Rebirth to maybe. Oh god. To maybe use a card that I have in this deck. I don't know if I have any card in this deck, but you can use the card to send this card to the graveyard. Use Powerful Rebirth if you have it to special summon him, and then her special summon her in defense position. So then she'll have 1900 defense because she has 1800 defense originally. But basically, when it's on the field, face up, I'm pretty sure you. All your spellcaster type monsters cannot be attacked toward. Like a monster your opponent controls cannot declare an attack on that monster except Magician's Valkyria. So very good card in Dark Magician deck. I'm moving over here because I had him on my Xbox and I don't want my Xbox to overheat. I need to breathe. I need to take a breath when talking like that. I have my fan on right now. It's not going that fast. I'm actually getting kind of hot in this. Again, this is like the only nice shirt that has a button up, so it's kind of like a jacket. All the other shirts I need to save for school. Next we have Dark Burning Attack. I tried using my Yugi voice. Basically, so what it says is, if you have Dark Magician Girl on the field, you can destroy all face-up monsters my opponent controls. So get rid of all of them and attack with 2,000. Or if you have 3 Dark Magicians and 3 Dark Magicians of Black Chaos, I think is what it was, you can do 600 more damage on top of 2,600. So you do 2,600 to the enemy life points. Really good, actually. Next up we have really good card all around in all decks. Card Advance. For people who like Pokemon, this might not sound that good of a card when I read the description, but Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic, I don't know about Magic. I'm trying to get into Magic. I've been playing the mobile game, kind of fun, but Yu-Gi-Oh! That's a really good card since Pot of Greed is banned. I recently found that out. Card Advance allows you to look at the top 5 cards and put them back in any order, and you can normal summon / set an extra monster during the turn. So you can do 2. Next up, we have Magician of Faithfulness, which is a spellcaster flip. It says, so basically when it's flipped, it has higher defense and attack. Flip cards, I originally thought you had to flip a coin. If you call it right, then you could use the deck. No, it is when they're face down on the field, and then when they're flipped face up, that's when their effect activates. So I wish some of the stuff I wish Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually put in a rule book and I actually had it. Basically what it does is, when it's flipped, I can read it. I'll just read the description because I forget a lot of these cards. You can target 1 spell in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Then you can special summon 1 Magician of Faith or Magician of Faithfulness from your deck in face down defense position. And you can only activate, just like every other card, you can only activate the effect of this card once per turn. So, really good, especially with how many spells are in this deck. And Magician of Faithfulness is basically, Magician of Faith is basically Magician of Faithfulness, except you add a track card from your graveyard into your hand, and you don't, and that's basically it. That's literally all it does. But is a level 3 or 4, I don't remember. Next we have Curse of Anubis. It works for every normal deck. Basically, every card, when you activate this normal trap, you turn every face-up effect monster face down defense position with the defense being 0. So if you do that, Dark Magician, no matter what, any normal monster, no matter what, is going to destroy that monster. Is it face down? No, it's not face down, just changing all the defense position, so yeah, pretty good. Next we actually have a spell card that goes along with my favorite card. If you guys know what I'm talking about, y'all can comment down below. You don't really have to, because like I say, Tricky Spell 4 says send one face up the Tricky you control to the graveyard. Special summon Tricky tokens, which is the same thing, which is basically just tokens, but with everything that the Tricky has, except for his effect, in defense position, equal to the number of monsters your opponent controls. Tricky tokens cannot declare an attack. So they get sent into defense position, which they won't do piercing damage, but they only have 1200 defense. But it's the amount of cards your opponent controls, so they try. So it can be a really good counter. Like, I'm pretty sure Quick Plays, if I remember correctly, so Quick Plays have a little lightning bolt looking like a symbol. Pretty sure they can be played same turn your opponent is going to play a card, like is battling. That encounter is trash, but I don't think I have it in here. Here we have Singin. It's just like Witch of the Black Forest, except instead of with 1500 or less defense, it's 1500 or less attack. So you cannot really get anything that would help. You can't even get Magician's Valkyria, but singing can be very helpful. Like trying to get the what was it? The Witch of the Black Forest, because she only has 1100 attack. Next we have a continuous spell. Say hello to Dark Magical Circle. Yes, I got that right. Here, there's no way I'm gonna be reading all that. I don't even think you guys can read that. But go look it up. That's a lot of text. I'm not gonna read it. Sorry, but sorry. I already have 1800, so I'll put this in my. This shirt doesn't have pockets. That's right. It's not a coat or jacket. I'll just put these in my pocket. No, I'm not gonna do that. Next we have Ancient Rules. Again, very good. It's a really good card that is spread out through all the different ones. Allows you to special summon one level 4 or one level 5 or higher monster from your graveyard. Right? Oh, normal monster. Yeah. Okay. So it's a level. You can special summon one level 5 or higher normal monster from your hand. Huh. Well, here's the other one. Danger Bigfoot. So just like Danger Thunderbird, if it is not chosen if it is not chosen by the opponent, you special summon it, draw 1 card. But if it is chosen and discarded the graveyard, then you basically get to destroy all face up. Destroy. Wait. This card is target 1. Oh, so it's target. You have to target 1 face up card your opponent controls. Destroy that target. Destroy that targeted card. Not bad. Next up we have Magician of Dark Illusion. Again, that's too much. The only thing I know from this is when on the field. It basically, his name is Dark Magician, and it has lower stats than the actual Dark Magician. But apparently, it helps get Dark Magician out there. Danger Mothman. what he does is, just like the other dangers, I'm just going to let you know, all danger cards, if they are not chosen and discarded the graveyard, take a special summon and you draw one card. So that's for all danger cards, I'm pretty sure. I forgot Chupacabra and Nessie. I have those two cards, but I forgot them. But what he does is, if he is discarded the graveyard, each player draws one card and then discards one card. So, pretty good. Next we have Breaker, the Magical Warrior. Level 4. When he is normal summoned, he gets a spell counter on him. And the maximum he can have is 1. And this is the only way he's normal summoned. He gains, I think, 400 or 600. How much was it? He gains 300. So I was actually wrong once again. He gains 300 attack for every spell counter on him. And it says you can remove one spell counter on him, so he loses 300 attack. But you basically destroy a spell. Target one spell / trap on the field and destroy that target. I need more water. I need to pee for this. Magical hats. It took me a while to actually read that because I am too lazy to read Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I love the game, but Konami, please make the descriptions a lot bigger and smaller. Because what it does though is you target one card on the field, and then you look through your deck for 2 other cards, and then you place those 3 cards that you chose, the 1 on the field, the 2 from your deck, and it can be spells and traps as well, so don't worry, it can be any card. And you put them in face down defense position. Those spells / traps, their attack and defense stats are 0, but they basically stay on there, I think, until the end. So, since it's a trap card, it can be played during your opponent's turn, which is very good, because if they're trying to attack you, you target one card you have, and then 2 other cards, and then you basically just shuffle them around. And then, they target one card. If it's a spell / trap, then, what is it? It gets destroyed. If it's the monster, then it, it gets destroyed if it has lower defense. But then at the end of your opponent's turn, you must discard those chosen cards. I'm pretty sure. I am not reading through that. Magic Cylinder. It's basically Mirror Force. Except instead of target the attacking monster, negate the attack, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal. So instead of Mirror Force, where it's you destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls, what Magic Cylinder does is you target the attacking monster, and then you negate the attack, and you do the same amount of attack to your opponent. So let's say your opponent has Blue Eyes White Dragon out on the field. So they're coming at you with 3,000 attack. You activate your trap card, Magic Cylinder. You can negate the attack and do 3,000 back at your opponent. And if they have full life points, they get knocked down to 5,000. And because Blue Eyes White Dragon declared an attack, it cannot declare another attack. Next up, a card that is said to be very, very annoying is a continuous trap. Can you guess what it is? You probably cannot. Skill Drain. What it does is you can pay 1,000 life points. If you do, negate the effects of all. Negate the active effects, which is basically what that means. Say you have a card that's like, so Magician Valkyrie, for example. Your opponent has Magician Valkyrie on the field. You actually skill drain. You pay 1,000 life points, and Magician Valkyrie is no longer there. So they can use their blue-eyes white dragon to destroy my dark magician. And then basically my main attacker is gone. Then if you have another card that can basically knock out my magician Valkyria, you can use that other card. So annoying when it comes to some cases. Not as annoying as Ash Blossom though. God, I'm not winning against one of those, but I have. Okay, I've never really battled or dueled anyone in real life, but I have on Master Duels. Let me tell you, it's so annoying. Next up, we have Dark Barding Magic. You have both Dark Magician Girl and Dark Magician. Destroy all cards your opponent controls. So if you control those two cards, wipe out their entire field. Really crazy. And it does not say they can attack after that. So you can do 470, for 4,700. You can do more than half of their life points if they have full. Pretty broken actually, if you have those two requirements. Next we have Summoner Monk. I'm not reading all that. It's just, again, think of it as a dark spellcaster. I'm not reading Eternal Soul. It's a continuous trap. Here we go. Magician Circle. What it is it's a normal trap. So remember that. When you can activate it either turn, your turn or your opponent's turn, when a spellcaster type monster declares an attack, both opponents search the deck for a spellcaster type monster with 2,000 or less attack and special summon it. Special summons it in attack position. Alright, hopefully you guys caught all that. Next up, we have Magical Dimension. Man, it's really hot. It's really hot in here. Okay, I'll read it. If you control it's a quick play, by the way. If you control a spellcaster type monster, target one monster you control. Tribute that target, then special summon one spellcaster type monster from your hand. Then you can destroy one monster on the field. I gotta drink more water, man. I don't like the heat right now. It's winter. Why does it have to be so hot? Magician of Faith. I already told you guys what it is. It is a flip card though. It's not dazzled card, so it doesn't say flip on it, but it says flip in the effect. Now we have an even more annoying one. Messenger of Peace. Basically says, so it's a continuous trap, but you must pay 1,000 life points to keep it on the field. Monsters, I think it says, with it's either 1,000 or 1,500 attack or more, cannot attack. So, ordinary cards cannot attack on either field, but you must pay 1,000 life points each turn. So you can only keep it out for 8 turns. If you keep it out for 8 turns, you're stupid. Because then you're just dead, and you basically just gave the win away. Unless you have a card that gives you more. Like that one live / evil twin card. God, it's a stupid card, but it's really good when you have it. Here we have Herald of Creation. It says you can discard a card and special summon one level 7 or higher monster from your graveyard. So say I have Dark Magician in my hand, but I cannot get it out. Or I don't want to lose any of the cards like Herald of Creation. I can discard Dark Magician and then special summon it because it is level 7. That's pretty good. Next up we have, yeah, you're gonna not get any more cards on there on Xbox. Next we have Secret Village of the Spellcasters. There's the field zone on the deck. I have 30 minutes done in this video. I am not gonna do any of those. Next we have another hero creation. Next we have Dark Honest. You can target one of your dark monsters during your damage step. If it is in the gray, no, if it's in your hand, you can discard it and target one of your dark monsters. When your dark monster attacks an opponent, your opponent loses the same amount of attack that it has. So say I have a Dark Magician that's attacking a Blue Eyes White Dragon, and I know Dark Magician has less than Blue Eyes, so it's going to get destroyed. I can use Dark Honest ability to attack the Blue Eyes White Dragon, making the Blue Eyes lose 3,000 attack, putting down to 0. And then not only destroying that, but since it was an attack position, it is piercing damage technically, and so then I do 2,700 to my opponent. Next we have Symbols of Duty. I think it's a special summon one normal monster in my graveyard and equip that card onto it. When Symbols of Duty leaves the field, I'll make that normal monster leave the field. Mystical Space Typhoon. Destroy one spell trap card on the field. So pretty good. Lilith, Lady of Lament. You can read that. You can search up and read that. Ties into Absolute King Backjack. Silent Doom. Target one normal monster in my graveyard. Special summon, but it cannot attack the turn. It's special summoned. Bite Shoes, another flip card. Change the attack or defense position of one face-up monster on the field. The card must remain face up. Dark Magic attack. If I have Dark Magician on the field, destroy all spell-slash traps, correct? Yep, my opponent controls. Pot of Duality. Excavate, which basically just means reveal the top 3 cards of your deck and put one into your hand, shuffle the other cards back into your deck, but you cannot special summon the turn you activate this card. So I highly suggest you activate Pot of Duality last. Next we have, the last, Dark Magician Girl. It gains 300 attack for every Dark Magician or Magician of Black Chaos in either player's graveyard. I already have 33 minutes on this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I am about to be sweating, or at least I feel like that. So, yeah, if you guys want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh content, hit that like and subscribe. If you guys want to see more of this is the card game I created. If you guys want to see more of that, please comment down below.